Families of the 35 victims who perished in the horrific Naivasha accident can now pick the bodies after the government concluded successful identification process. Already, families have begun streaming to Chiromo mortuary in preparation to collect the bodies for their final send-off.
So we now have 34 bodies that have been matched with the DNA. So we are ready to release 34 bodies. This morning, the families have started coming in to check and confirm the bodies that we have here, and they have seen, those who are strong enough have been able to view the bodies, but they have not yet started collections, but they are ready and they are going to go and organize themselves so that they can come and pick the bodies.
Families of 5 more victims will have to wait longer as DNA analysis on the severely burnt bodies continue. The National Disaster Operations Center Director Nathan Kigodo was at the Chiromo Funeral Home, said the 5 bodies will take long as the government wants to ensure that the identification process is right to avoid a mix-up.
The 5 that are remaining, we are trying to see whether we have the DNA samples from the families that are involved. It appears like there are some of the bodies whose DNA samples from the family members have not been collected. Consequently, we are just waiting.
In Kanunga, Kiambu County, the family of one of the GSU officer who perished in the accident laid to rest their loved one. 32-year-old James Kamau, who was a driver of the police Land Cruiser that was crushed by the lorry, was buried in somber mood and eulogized by colleagues and friends as courageous and a go-getter who related well with many in his course of duty.
By this untimely death, the General Service Unit and the Kenya Police Service has lost the service of a dedicated police officer who will be greatly missed by his supervisors and colleagues.
Rose Gakuo for Channel 1 Weekend.